Hello everyone, welcome back to hour number 3 of Die Party Blood Jews week number 7. Graham, who's the prettiest of them all?
That's what
Take a
Roland's
whole
about
break
to
for
find
you to
out.
think that one up.
Really
I just thought of it just now, actually. Yeah.
Okay, Roland, research check. You look through the books.
33.
Yeah. It takes you, it's going to take you a bit of time, so I want to cut back right quick to Engelard.
Alright.
Outside, downstairs.
Yep. I guess I mean, as I'm walking, as I would be walking over to Leoland, I'd still be looking for Abbas.
Okay, you don't see him.
Either he's slacking or he's really good at his job,
Or he's dead.
or he's dead. There's always that. Maybe I should have asked around the mercenaries to see if they've seen him.
Well, it's not too late.
True. I would probably head back to the guild house
Got it.
and ask them if they've seen him. Although I don't think he never told my name, so it'd probably be metagaming if I said his name.
No, we'll just say he told you his name. It's not.
Okay. I'd probably have to ask around, seeing if any of them had seen Abbas lately.
Say, yeah, he was here this morning.
I know. So we haven't seen him all day then?
He left. Sometime
Alright.
earlier.
Alright, that's fine. I guess after that I would head to the tavern to make sure he's not there.
He's not. Dwarves are there.
Alright. Of course. I'll do their report later.
Okay.
And I guess I would start heading to Leolands.
Sure. There you are. There's the place.
Yep, there's Leolands. Knock.
How hard?
Not very.
Okay. 30 seconds go by.
If there's no answer, I'll knock a bit harder.
Okay. When you go to knock a second time, one of Leyland's acolytes opens the door.
Yeah. Hello. Is Leoland available?
He'll open the door, and let you in.
Alright.
And he'll shut the door behind him.
Of course.
And this is how Leland dies.
He derobes.
No.
Yeah.
He got the acolyte kind of motions for you to have a seat.
Alright.
And he goes upstairs.
I wait. I hear a beeping sound.
Yeah,
Time.
apparently you shuffled around between some barrels that he had right there, and a ring popped out.
No,
Good call, man, good call.
at some point, the acolyte comes back down and kind of has you stand up and follow him upstairs.
Sure thing. I'm still suspicious, obviously.
He opens the door and you see that Leoland is bedridden, it would seem.
Oh, alright.
And he kind of looks up at you and he says, "Engelard, you
Yes,
can come back."
Yes, I believe I found the star blossom you were looking for, and I produce it.
You have, thank goodness. I'm very glad. He's yelling for whatever reason.
Do you mind me asking what's wrong?
No, just a certain condition I have. It's nothing to be worried about. Just had it for years. I've learned to deal with it. You go ahead and pass it over here.
Alright.
He seems quite
Thank you.
energetic, despite the fact that he's not moving his limbs.
You know, can you move your arm at all?
It's not important. I don't need him. Just thanks. See yourself out. You know the door is.
I'm going to put it down next to him, I guess.
Says Horace, give him gold. Just something. Give him something. Anything. And the acolyte will give you a gold piece.
Sure. Alright. Then I guess I'll take my leave and go out.
I'll throw it on the pile.
Okay.
I'll throw, It covered my expenses for the mercenary.
Okay, you leave.
I'll leave, and I just kind of scratch my head as I go out and just wonder what the hell could. I mean, I'm not a I don't know much about medical for actual people, just stuff for animals. So I just kind of go, what the hell could he?
Yeah, when you exit, you see Abbas is kind of standing there, nonchalantly leaning against the wall of the next building.
You are really you're actually really good at your job.
Well, thanks.
So what did you manage to find out?
Well, I mean, he's been in bed all day. I don't know what to tell you.
I noticed.
He's been
9 silver, please.
Well, the remaining 3. As he's giving me his report, I would give him the 3 silver.
That's fine. He says he has been quite irritable, yelling nonstop.
Did you hear about what?
Angrily. Not just, calling his assistants terrible names and just being nasty, generally.
Oh. Alright. Well.
Yeah, he did say something interesting about, he kept mentioning the name, or yelling in response to, the name Snee.
Snee?
Does that mean anything to you? Yeah, as if it was saying that his condition or that his addiction was his fault.
Snee.
And curse Snee and can't believe this kind of thing, and
yeah, all right.
That bastard, etc., etc.
I don't believe it rings a bell.
Well, I don't know anything like that. I was hold his hand out.
Yeah, I would give him the 3 silver.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, how about tomorrow? Kind of puts his hands together.
If I need you to watch him again tomorrow, I'll contact you. I'll drop by in the morning.
Oh, I forgot it's still raining.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what do you do? Anything?
Then I'd probably, since Roland's handling the research himself, I'd probably just head back. Maybe. Well, go back to the dwarves. I need to find out if they got anything.
Okay.
I mean, they found out everything.
No, but they did find out just recently. Basically, in the time that it took for you to get to Leolin's and have that altercation conversation and get to the tavern, Lionheart and Solomon met at the tavern, and he told Solomon all about the mirror.
Why would he? All right, that's not good. That is not good.
And then left in a hurry.
Can you remind me who Solomon is again?
Solomon is the justiciar. He handles justice and
no contraband allowed.
Lionheart controls the contraband and any sort of illegal substances or illegal magical items, and Solomon basically is judge, jury, and executioner.
Okay.
That's not good.
Well, at least we know what the effects are going to be when he fucking looks into it, because he's an idiot.
Well,
you guys got it officially stamped. I mean, it's not contraband. I mean, Lionheart knows about it, but he does know about it.
I'm still concerned.
That's what the dwarves tell you. As far as rumors go, well, it's been fairly quiet because of the rain.
Yeah, it's fine.
People coming in and out. Yeah, nothing else besides that.
All right, that's all they. I mean, if that's all they know, then that's all they know. I would just head back to my room and read for the night before going to sleep against Pike again. How is Pike? Well, first, obviously, I'd get food for Pike now that I think about it. He needs food. A lot of food.
You maybe pay that gold piece to get food for Pike?
Yep. Yeah. Just get some food for Pike and give it to him.
Sure. Okay, he eats it. He's getting his strength back, but it's only been one day, so you can't expect
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Let's cut back to Walzer right quick. Walzer, the men kind of gather around. Yeah, they say, Figs gathered around and says, "It's time!"
To duel.
And,
Duel.
And then we fight with, hot iron skewers.
no. basically they get a big fire going around in the bandit camp. And everybody kind of stands around, and they ask you to tell them about your accomplishments.
Okay, so the first...
Everybody's standing there in the rain, and
The first thing I tell them about is I tell them about how I slayed the Lich Lord.
yes, of course.
Then I follow it up with how...
Whose name is? What do you call him? Could be important.
Yeah, let me just see. What is his actual name now? I don't
Blackheart.
Blackheart. Let's actually call him Blackheart. I have no reason
Okay.
to lie. And,
Sure.
What was the Minotaur Mage's name?
Alexis.
Yeah. Tell him about how I slayed, how me and my party slayed Alexis, and how...
How much detail do you go into? Do you go into like the gelatinous cube and not being able to open the door?
I tell them about swimming through the gelatinous cube to save my friend and that sort of stuff.
Or they're
And
very
the fact that
impressed
you
with
got just paralyzed yourself.
Yeah.
One of the men has a severe phobia of gelatinous cubes.
Yeah. And I clap him on the shoulder when he tells me that. I'm like, I know why you would. They are beasts. And then I tell them about how I lost my friends to the Undead Scourge. And I tell them about the Druid being a dickhole. Then I tell them about how when we went back to Thistleburrow, he refused payment, and then he started saying that none of the thing that he was going to take all the glory and that sort of stuff, and how I then struck him down, and my friends abandoned me after that, and then I went traveling with Pike and for the year, and then when I came back, I went down here. And then that was my story.
All right, and all of this time, Figs has been heating up the poker, or the brand.
How big is it, by the way? What are we dealing with here?
We're looking at 4 inches across.
So it's about the same size as a finger then, sort of?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. That's pretty big if it's a diameter.
Yeah, that's 4 inches in diameter.
Crazy.
And he'll, there's not any words, there's not any ritual, there's not any ceremony.
Do they shave my chest?
No.
They just...
They will say, Walzer, or Fig says this, Walzer, you're not one of us, you're one of our brothers, we accept you, we bring you into the fold. You will work with Rodolphus to the betterment of the bandit camp.
Oh, man. Really? Okay.
What?
I got stuck doing camp duty. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, continue. Yeah, go on. I don't say anything. Yeah.
Sure. And he says, and henceforth you are part of the whole, and he will, grab your collar and pull your shirt down.
I follow through with my pants. No, I don't.
No. And he will brand you.
Okay.
I need you to make a constitution check.
Mm-hmm. Sure thing. 11. Ugh. I pass out like a bitch.
You don't pass out. You cry out in pain, though.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Like
he's
a
fucking
bitch.
burning my skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. That really fucking canes. I don't know if you've ever been branded before, guys, but it sucks. I mean, I broke my arm and I was fine, but man, that branding, whew. I kind of smelled my own flesh burning too, and made me a little hungry, and that kind of hurt a little more.
Yeah. All right. That's all that happens that day. That'll be.
Before you do anything, Graham, am I able to do any sort of healing check to sort of on this wound to make it heal without being exacerbated. If that makes any sense.
What do you mean?
Like how you would you'd get a tattoo and you would rub ointment on your tattoo to make it heal faster and heal with less scarring.
Well, sure, any kind of any kind of salve would help, but
Yeah.
you would need some sort of herbalism skill.
Okay, what about a survival check? Will that constitute? That's pushing it, I get that, but
That's
yeah.
pushing it. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Not a lot of branding irons in the wild.
Oh, there's a lot of herbs in the wild, but yeah. Okay, well, basic healing, I guess. Keep it clean, keep it less, make sure it doesn't get pussy or sweaty or anything.
That is day 7.
Hey everyone, welcome to day 7. Day 8.
Day 8. Day 8 breaks. It's not raining anymore,
How'd my research check go?
but it is snowing.
Snowing.
Well then.
Shocking. That's quite a leap.
Well, I'm glad I built this bloody tent thing then. Holy shit.
Sure.
Everyone's
Yeah,
gonna love
well,
me now.
Overnight, the rain turns to snow, and it's very windy. Snowing moderately heavy.
I would also double this thing up as a windbreak, by the way, if at all possible.
Sure, of course. Why not?
It just add another wall in, whatever.
Okay, Roland.
Hi.
You fell asleep at your research.
Did I, even with the 33?
Yes, even with 33. Does
Interesting.
that matter?
Well, I mean, I don't think I would have. I either would have succeeded or continued to go. So,
Well, you've certainly
Perhaps
succeeded.
perhaps it's, okay. Well, so I succeed at the research. That dictates whether or not I just go to bed or not. What did I learn?
Okay, fine. You just go to bed then. Yeah, okay. So with kind of general information about these sort of magical items in a musty old tome, the only one about magic items,
Uh-huh.
is that they tend to have a magic item will tend to have some sort of failsafe or some sort of trap in order to mask the true purpose of the item,
Interesting.
such as a cause insanity or
Interesting. So as a matter of fact, the mirror's purpose may not be to make someone insane. That may be the failsafe.
right.
Well, I will go from that. I will see if there is any like appendices to that says undoing failsafes, something like that. What to do
Sure.
if you have been caught by a failsafe?
Yeah, with that research check, yeah, certainly dispelling the magic would work in almost all cases.
Then from there I go. Does destroying the magical item in question dispel its effects?
Typically, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, we've got a mirror to break.
Seems like a very good idea to do.
Yeah, no, there's nothing could possibly go wrong. I consider my research finished. I will grab the mirror, and
It's gonna be good.
do I know somewhere in the
Walzer looks up from the camp and he just has this sense of dread just flood over him. He's like, what is
do I know
wrong?
somewhere in the
Ingvar
keep?
gets a sudden urge to eat popcorn. He doesn't know what popcorn is.
Do I know somewhere in the keep that can contain an explosive blast?
Probably your office out of all of
Yeah,
them.
if anything, your smelter.
Okay,
Whatever.
I put. Well, does the mirror fit in that?
Sure, why not?
Okay, I put the mirror
Plastic.
in there, and just to be safe, I plopped 2 explosives in there, because we got to be thorough, and I basically like move the bed in between me and it, and light the fuse, and then crouch behind the bed, and I'm wearing my armor. But why not have the bed there for comic effect?
Sure.
You've already blown up one bed today.
You hear 2 very muffled explosions.
All right, I go and open the smelter.
Okay. You see that the gold and obsidian frame has been mangled and destroyed, but the mirror itself is untouched and unscathed.
Huh.
The actual pane of glass itself is appears to be unscratched whatsoever. Appears to be brand new.
How did you look at this thing at any point during the investigation?
I imagine he's just attempting not to make eye contact with any part of the mirror.
Graham tossed me that one in the beginning, where he's like, "Oh, you see a mirror," and you immediately recognize that it may be evil. You don't look into it. So, since then, I have been careful.
Well, that was an archaeology check, remember?
Yeah, it was. Well, right, but you made it so that my archaeology check was not staring longingly into the mirror to see what happened.
Sure.
No, I mean during like it sounds pretty awkward to try and put this giant mirror inside of a furnace, unless you put it in covered or something like that. I assume you would.
Don't think about it too hard.
Okay.
Don't think about it too hard. I closed the smelter lid again, and I rub my chin.
Let's call it not a smelter, it's a kiln. How about that?
Okay, I close the kiln and I rub my chin, and now I go and open my book up again, and now I'm looking for destroying magical objects.
Sure.
Probably should have gone that way first.
That's fine. There are passages about red dragon's breath and a volcano and dropping it into a bottomless pit.
Volcano.
Well, I out loud go, why would dropping it into a bottomless pit destroy it? There's no bottom for it to break on.
That's the passage is more of getting rid of magical items.
Oh. Interesting. That's it.
Better look into the mirror.
Fire, lava, or dragon's fire, lava, and bottomless.
There's also a caveat at the bottom, and etc.
So it just says etc. Well, thank you for that help.
Man, I wish we had a dragon close by.
Apparently, some sort of extraordinary force to destroy an extraordinary object.
Right.
Or rather, extraordinary energy.
I'll wrap the mirror up, and I'll go wake up Angelard.
Okay.
Yeah.
You hear pounding at the door.
Yeah, well, you passed Captain Sinat on the way up.
Oh, yeah.
Say anything to him.
Aye!
Says,
following up on the lead! Pulling an all-nighter.
You got it making progress, I see?
Not really, actually. I don't suppose you have any, dragon's fire lying around the keep.
No.
Well, then I'm not making any progress. But I'm following up on that right now.
I was told that you brought a man into the keep.
Yes, we found a babbling, insane hermit. His mind has been robbed by a magical mirror.
Uh-huh.
He seems to know a great deal about the surrounding area, and I think he could lead us to the Caves of Chaos if I can restore his mind.
What makes you think that?
Well, he knew about other magical places, and he led us to a place that was magical, and he seems to know the area and the obstacles, the enemies. He's been living out on his own in a cave for some time, I imagine, since his mind was robbed from him. He would almost certainly know, if only we could speak English to him.
There's no English. Beachcrestian.
If only we could speak Beachcrestian to him, by restoring his mind, he could almost certainly tell us where such a place was. Unfortunately, restoring his mind involves destroying a magical mirror, which I have successfully tested. Explosives don't.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently Dragon's Fire does, so I'm going to go ask England if that thing breathes fire.
The lizard.
Yeah.
Well, I may have my own lead to follow up on, but I'll need your help.
Sure thing. Anytime.
In
Right
3
now?
days. In 3 days from now,
Oh, 3 days. Okay.
I have a meeting with, or rather, I guess you'd call it an audit, with Lord Indigo himself and his advisors is in the Inner Bailey.
Oh, fancy.
And I would like it if you and Engelard accompanied me in order to explain what we've been doing here.
Sure thing.
But I'd like something actionable I could take with me, if you know what I mean.
We could, yeah. Well, if this mirror is still intact, I suppose that's a thing.
What I mean is, we need to show them that we know where the Cave to Chaos is, and we're dealing with the problem because it's going to be my ass on the line.
Right. Well, then I will get right on restoring this man's memory, and then, in 3 days' time, we could have everything that we need.
Good. I'll look forward to it.
I go knock on England's door, having spoken with Senate.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that was the door knocker.
Well, after being rudely woken up, I guess I'll open the door. See it's rolling there and ask. I don't think I would need to check if you went mental, because I think this answers my question.
Does that crazy thing that you sleep with breathe fire?
No. He's too young, I'm pretty sure.
Or do you think he may someday?
No,
Maybe.
he won't.
Yeah, he never will.
Oh. Well, then, never mind. Good night.
Well, it's the daytime.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
Good morning. So
Yes.
I've discovered that we can probably restore his memory by destroying the mirror. But it turns out explosives won't.
I probably should have expected that.
We need dragon's fire, or lava, or a bottomless pit, or something really strong and powerful.
I don't think we have any of those.
Or we could just dispel the mirror, but that seemed a lot more complicated than destroying it at the time.
Maybe.
How did Leland go? That whole thing.
He has some sort of addiction or disease that makes him unable to move.
Give him the flower?
Yes.
Maybe he owes us one. Maybe he knows how to dispel a mirror.
Maybe.
I'll go do that right now. I'm sort of overtired right now.
Okay.
I'm riding a high.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Roland goes off to Leland.
I'm gonna cut back to Walter in the daytime, in the morning.
Hello.
Snowing. Cold.
I put snow on my wound, because that seems like a good idea.
Yeah, you had a very rough night's sleep because the burn made it quite difficult to do anything.
Yeah, I've got tattoos before. I know exactly how that fucking feels. It sucks.
Except this is worse.
It's, you know how it's kind of like I'd imagine it'd be like a mix of like a really bad sunburn, but like also you don't want to lay on it because it'll make the wound agitated. So like,
Well, yeah.
It sucks. Yeah.
I've had third-degree burns before.
Oh, that sucks.
It's much worse than you could possibly imagine.
Oh. Hot coffee will do that to a man, I guess.
Fireworks.
There's a story there. There is a story there. Anyway. That's for a different thing.
Anyway.
Yeah. You gonna get up and do your normal, do something normal?
Yeah,
I'm
gonna do something normal.
They got bacon in the pans out there.
Sweet. I'm gonna go get me like a whole slice of that bacon.
Oh, one whole slice, got it.
Well, I don't know. I mean, like maybe bacon in medieval times is just like a fucking square rack they just ripped off the side of a pig.
Okay,
Just
yeah,
cook
maybe.
it all up at once. None of this like cultured stuff. I assume it'd be like big chunks of meat because American bacon doesn't have the eye in it, but Australian bacon does have the eye in it. So we got a lot more bacon meat where we come from. Where I come from.
You can get both types here as well.
I've never seen it. I've been looking for it. I've never seen it.
Go to the
Anyway,
butcher.
yeah.
Anyway.
Figs will come out of his tent and get on the wooden structure in the center of the camp and make an announcement that
Okay.
made the announcement that there is a raid that's happening today.
Interesting.
He will say, sorry, hold on.
How's my arm doing, by the way, and all of this shit?
Still broken.
Oh, I get that.
You know, we're talking a sixth of the way healed.
Okay.
He will say, all the scouts and all of the, all of the scouts and all of the day guards will be going. That does not include you.
Okay.
Unless you want to make a fuss about it. But
I would like to attend. Maybe I'll come to him later.
yeah, about to say, you say it very meekly to nobody in particular.
Well, I'm just like...
I'd like to.
Yeah. Well, no, I'd come... I would go to him after the meeting, I guess. See if I can talk him into letting me go.
Okay, afterward, after the meeting. He's meditating.
Okay. I go up to him and I'm like, Figs.
Walter, my newest brother, what can I do for you?
I was hoping I would have a little bit of a more active role in this family of ours. I correct myself.
He says, what did you have in mind? And he motions to your arm.
Well, I mean, as it turns out, I feel like I'm still pretty useful. I flex my good arm, like, in front of him. And, I would love to be able to help out any way I can. And I feel, as I like mentioned back to the wood structures sitting in the middle of the camp, like, I really need to do something. Sitting on my hands isn't what I'm about.
Okay. How can you use a weapon in that hand?
I can. Yes. I really have only ever used a Lucerne, but I'll tell you what. If you give me enough time today, I can work with God, what's his name? Book. I can work with Book, and we can come up with something that will help. I mean, I'm still very capable with the Lucerne with just one hand.
He says, I doubt that.
Would you like to have a little bit of a spar?
He says, what's the point?
Well, to prove to you. Otherwise, I'm just speaking words.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
Alright.
30 minutes.
Alright. I'll be there. And I'll go in this 30 minutes, I want to go to talk to Book, and I want to explain to him the design that I had for the arm brace.
Right.
That I gave to the other gentleman. And I can help build it with my blacksmithing skills, obviously. But ideally, I would love to be able to have him help me build it. What does he think of this?
It's not in 30 minutes.
No, obviously not, but yeah.
And he says, "Yeah, we'll need access to a forge."
Yeah. That is going to be a problem, isn't it? You don't really have any sort of real way of working steel here.
Afraid not.
Yes, that might be a problem. Well, if you have any alternatives, let me know. You're a very handy man.
I'll think of something.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. And then
are you speaking with Book, or are you speaking with Rodolphus?
Are they the same person?
No, Book is the scholar. Rodolphus is the handyman.
Oh, right. I was thinking they were the same person. Okay.
No.
Who
was that?
That was Book, because he's the genius, so I'll talk to him
Okay,
about it.
sure.
And, I'll talk to him about the arm as well. But, yeah.
He essentially says similar things.
It's broken as fuck. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll go grab my Lucerne, and I'll go meet him at the sparring arena that we've constructed.
From thin air. Yeah, conjured from thin air.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Buster is there.
Mm-hmm.
You see kind of off in the distance what appears to be a dwarf dressed in dark greens and browns. Not in the distance, but far away, just kind of nonchalantly watching.
Okay.
He's not making any effort to be hidden, but still.
Does anyone else notice this?
Nobody says anything, but he's not making any effort to be hidden.
I sort of, without making too much attention to myself, I sort of point my head towards the dwarf and I say, is he a familiar face?
He says, oh yes, that's Valar.
Oh, right, no, yeah. Yes, I've met him before, yeah.
He's a range specialist.
Hmm.
He says, well, all right then.
Yes.
He kind of gets into a battle stance.
I get into a stance with my Lucerne with one arm. I choke up on it like similar to what I did with the wolves.
All right, let's do something different. We're not going to do actual combat. We're going to do opposed attack rolls.
Okay. So we just roll attack rolls at each other, pretty much.
Yeah, I got to get mine.
It's the only way to limit you.
Mine is...
No, he rolls high regardless. It's not any different. But
yeah. So D20 plus 14, if we're going with medium size. Just roll right now.
Yeah.
28.
He rolls 26. So, oh no, you're still rolling at penalty -8. Remember?
Oh, am I? So would that be +3? No.
It'd be +6.
+6.
So it'd be 20 total.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rolls 26.
Okay.
So he has bested you that. Basically, you guys come at each other at the same time, and you have a few hits back and forth, and then he essentially pins you or whatever you call it. But he, in non-lethal combat, he basically taps you.
Yeah. I sort of say, well, I'm not at my peak.
Says again.
All right. +8 it was, right? No, 6.
+6.
23.
All right, he rolls 15. You bested him that time.
Mm-hmm.
He says, he says with the same level of calmness, again.
14.
He rolls 26.
Yeah.
He mightily bested you. Says again. 28.
15. My rolls are slowly getting lower and lower.
Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't even say it this time. 17.
Yeah. 17.
All right, equal. Okay. He looks like he's tired. And he says, "Well, you're a lot better than I thought you would be."
Yeah. I've had a lot of practice.
And he says, "So you're telling me you want to come along on the range,
I do.
or on the what did I call it?
The raid.
Raid?" He says, "I imagine you're just more interested in seeing how we work than fighting."
Little column A, little column B. Oh, I wouldn't say that. That's fucking stupid.
He says, "Well, that's just fine."
Little of both.
Says,
There's no columns back then. So, yeah.
"Well, there are columns."
Not in the sense of the word. You know what I mean.
Sure. Yeah. Not table columns.
Yeah.
All right then. It's settled. Says you can come along.
I'll get my booties. I say as I walk off to my back to book, I guess.
Okay. Roland,
Hi.
where are you going?
I pound on Leolin's door.
I'm trying to chase
Do
after
you
him
have
to
like
stop.
a screen door in your fucking room or something?
No.
That sounds exactly like a screen door. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, being large don't catch up to him too late to stop him.
Okay, yeah. You show up at the base of the stairs just in time for one of the acolytes to open the door.
God damn it.
Hello! Is Leland here?
And he says, you hear a voice from inside say, "Who is that horse? Oh, is that Roland?" Because you
That's
guys know each other.
I shout to him. Yeah, yes, it's Roland.
Engelard, is that you, my good friend? And Leolin comes up, good as new, healthy as a horse.
Hello!
And he says,
Did England get that flower to you?
Yes, I did.
he says he did. I'm so very grateful. Please come in, come in. I've got tea, I've got biscuits.
Leland, if you're super grateful, the guy who helped us find the flower is in need of some assistance. Perhaps you could provide.
And he says, what do you mean? Please come in, come in.
Do you know how to dispel anything?
And he says, well, Roland, I don't do anything. It's God of Wisdom that does everything in my life.
Well, this might be right up his alley, you see. We got this cursed mirror here. And it
He rips the paper off and shows it to him.
it has a insanity curse on it. It robbed this poor man of his mind. And
Or
you
so
see,
we think.
we would he helped us find the flower, and we'd really like to restore his sanity. Now, we could dispel the mirror or the curse or destroy the mirror, but we can't destroy the mirror because it's really strong.
Can I see this mirror? Can I observe?
Well, don't look into it because that's probably what drives you crazy.
We
Sure,
think
sure, sure.
at least.
Definitely not. Please bring it inside.
I will bring it inside and I will unveil it.
I'm going to look away from it.
Where did you find this? He says, change in tone.
It was just in the man's hovel. He was living with a cougar.
And not the lady.
Not an older lady, an animal.
And then Roland kind of blew it up and killed it.
This was in the forest?
Yeah.
Interesting. I may need to study it further. If you notice in my voice, there's a distinct change in tone of voice.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
That's kind of why. Well, I mean,
What say you?
Do you know something already? You seem to have taken on a dour attitude.
His eyes will he'll blink and he'll say, "Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. Why do you say that?" He pats you on the back.
We're your friends, Leoland. You can tell us anything.
Of course,
Yeah.
I know.
I don't.
Well, I've been studying this mirror all night. I'd be happy to assist you.
Have you accepted Vistrogoth, the God of Wisdom, into your heart yet, Roland?
I'm on the fence, you could say.
Then I'm afraid we need to do. There's something we need to do alone. And he points. He kind of motions to his acolytes.
Well, as long as you restore that poor man's mind.
That's what we need. That's mostly what we need.
Yes, God will do his best as he always does, doesn't he? And then he will kind of go and open the door and try and hastily get you out.
I will leave.
Okay.
I guess I would leave too.
All right. And he shuts the door with a slam.
And then immediately head to the
Yeah, that guy. Get that guy.
not that guy. I'm trying to remember what the guild. The guild house there.
Right, yeah, but find that guy. Pay him money.
Yes. Yep. If he, and look for Abbas. Is he still there?
Oh, definitely. He says, "Oh, boss, there you are. Need
Yep.
something else?" Oh, he was very
Same.
happy about his 9 silver, apparently.
Same thing as yesterday.
We need you to spy in on some. Right, shush. We need you.
Don't let me tell you those. Basically the same thing as yesterday. Although, see if anything you can figure out. He currently has a magical mirror thing, and now I'm very concerned about what he's going to do with it.
Okay. Says,
So basically-
"Yep, no problem." And he stands up and holds his hand out.
Yep, I give him. No, this is. Yeah, I'll give him the same deal as we did yesterday. Said silver up front, the rest later.
Okay. Yeah, he's more than happy to accept it and do what you need.
Now, if you see anything go weird, like a horde of demons start pouring out of this mirror, you come get us right away.
Trust me, if that happens, I won't stop to chat. I will.
Yeah, I think he'd probably.
You probably won't see me again.
Well,
Honestly, I don't think I would blame him.
now I've blown up a few demons. At least I think I have. So if demons start pouring out of that mirror, you come to me and I can solve the problem.
Well, anyways,
Says,
I'll leave you to it.
He'll walk out. He thinks you're weird.
Yeah, I'll leave him to.
I think he's weird.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
You didn't care. Yeah. Okay. Whatever's next, guys.
Oh, hold on a second.
Okay. Let's go to Walter instead then.
Hello.
Walter, it's time for the raid.
My body is ready. I pound the
snowing.
opposite side of my chest.
And he says it'll take us 2 days. It'll take us a day to get there, and it'll take us most of the day to get there.
All right.
Are you ready for the journey?
Yeah. Warm clothes. Got them.
Yeah. Anything from the crates you can have.
All right.
We share. We're family.
Fantastic. Let me just take a quick look at squiddy screw at this little thing here. What's in the chest? Just
Nothing is empty.
Okay. I'm going to take a bedroll.
Okay.
I'm going to take a backpack.
Yep.
I'm going to take a shovel.
Yep.
I assume it's a small shovel, or is it a big shovel?
Full-size shovel.
Okay. I'm going to take the cap, put it on my head.
Okay. Yep.
And, yeah, there's no real, warm clothing here. I think I'm a little screwed. Actually, do I have warm clothing on me?
Yeah, you do, remember?
No, hang on. I might have put it on Pike. So.
Oh, yeah.
I have a winter blanket on Pike, but I don't have... Wait, walls are... hang on, where is it? Equipment. No, I have my own backpack. I don't need the backpack. I have the garnish, so that's not so bad.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's probably not very good though, but
Good, and it's questionable. We'll see. If it comes into effect, it does. If not, no.
okay.
But, yeah. We'll consider you not warm.
Okay, that's fine. I'm still going though.
Yeah, of course.
You gotta work it, you know.
So you move out. Let's narrate some of this slowly. It's a lot of travel.
Yeah.
And traveling music.
That's terrible. Anyway. Yeah, but so I guess.
Half the day goes by. The group
Yeah.
stops and eats some dry rations.
I'll pass around my jerky if everyone wants some. 'cause
Yeah,
it's still
sure.
better.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
The group traveling along the The raiding party actually walks through an ancient tumbling ruin of some sort of structure that used to be there.
Okay. Does it look impressive or?
Old and ravaged by time, the elements. It's not clear what the building was originally. There's a lot of stone quarry just lying around, burned out and moss covered.
Is it what's the mood like of the march? Hello?
Hello?
Did we lose Graham?
Right.
Uh-oh.
I don't hear him, but he hasn't. He's not shown as dropping from the call. Oh, there he is. He's dropping from the call.
Oh, no.
You and Graham was chill.
I mean, to be fair, we've got like 20 minutes left anyway.
No, we got like 8 minutes left of the current session. So like we still got another hour after this.
Yeah.
We shouldn't. We started at 6:30. It's already 10.
Yeah, but you know, big breaks in between.
Oh, we didn't have that long a break. There's no way we have a
did,
whole
actually.
hour left.
Yeah, we do. Totally do. Totes my goods do.
Oh, he's typing.
Oh, okay. Are you back now, Graham?
No, he's not yet. He said he'd give him a second. He'll probably talk when he gets back.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't we take this as our break?
Yeah, break now.
All right.
Do it.
So we'll take a break. We'll be back when Graham sorts out his stuff, and then we'll go into hour number 4. See you guys.
Don't go.
Don't go anywhere.